What's up, family? Javen back for another episode of a spoken word or another video, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, I think it's something I want to talk about. I feel I should have spoken about this, but I've let things brew up for a while, and it's actually regarding. It's a very important video, as you guys know. Unless you've been living under a rock, you've had no TV, internet connection. I don't know. I've just been in a coma for the last week. You probably know about, obviously, the riots that's been happening over the last week, during all this week, and actually in the last, and probably still going to happen. It's not the end. It's not guaranteed the end of it. We're in a very, very, I don't know. We're in a very unhappy, uncertain, dangerous time at the moment in the United Kingdom. Right, obviously we've had riots, as you know, about all over the UK. You've had it in all these different parts of the country, such as I think Hull. You obviously had things in Liverpool. You've had things in Middlesbrough. You've had things in Belfast. You know, so like you've had multiple things going on. Multiple things. I think also was Sutherland. Yeah, in Sutherland you've had things in riots just everywhere, and it's all stemmed from, obviously it all followed on from the tragic case of those 3 young white girls that were sadly lost their life to 17-year-old boy who's now been named as, what's his name? You know what I'm talking about. Black 17-year-old boy who's born in Cardiff in Wales, and who actually moved to Lancashire. He's gone into a Taylor Swift kind of event, and he's basically taken those 3 girls' young life with a knife, and he's also injured a lot of others. I think even a staff member was well. And thankfully, all those kids that went to hospital that did survive the attack have actually all been discharged, and they are all going to hopefully make a full recovery, both physically and hopefully psychologically as well. Because the mental one, I think, will take a lot longer than the physical one. And obviously, he's been named and he's been taken by the authorities. Now, with the riots in this UK, this country is terrible, man. Got a lot of extreme far right people that are out there causing havoc on our streets. Looting, burning buildings, attacking random civilians that a lot of them that don't look like them. Yes, I'm being honest. Yeah, attacking random civilians, being brazen with their racism, and it's just awful, man. It's awful. I've seen so many videos. There's been talks of, and now at the moment, there's been for at least the last 2 days, there's been a bit of a pause. But that pause is probably due to the people that are taking part in these violent protests. That it's because where they've been making arrangements and plans to go to certain locations to cause madness. Now police are well prepared and people are on alert to make sure that they're there in time, so when it comes, so they're probably deciding, you know what, we have to cancel them plans. And either they're probably going to cancel indefinitely or probably reschedule at another time. But probably in the near future, if I'm being completely honest. And guys, I'm just thinking to myself, damn, man, we are really in a scary, scary time. Now, obviously, I'm based in London, So obviously there's nothing. There's talk of there was talk of the other day of the attacks happening in like places like Walthamstow, Finsbury, which is like north and east parts of London, but nothing's happened. So obviously that's pretty due to being on alert and then people being prepared. Obviously, special forces officers have been in there. But you're seeing also anti-protesters at these protests. You've got one side of the coin, the people that have violently thrown things. You've got the people that say no protest. They're protesting against the protesters. It's like a war zone, man. It's like it's out like a film. Like what is this? What time we're living in? Yeah, it's awful, guys. Also, please, forgot to say, yeah, please like this video as well. Like this video so it helps the algorithm. And also, if you're new around here, please don't hesitate to hit the subscribe button. Be much appreciated. Back to what I'm saying. Yeah, it's awful. It's awful what's going on, man. It's awful what's going on. It's very sad. I just don't know what to make out, man. I just don't know what's going on, man. I've seen all kinds of like madnesses on Instagram, Twitter. I think there was a woman in Ireland who was teaching a white woman in Ireland who's taking some of the protesters are taking their young children to protest, you know, like and their little children are throwing, they're making hand gestures, arm movements in the air, probably shouting racist slurs as well. And it's like, why are you injecting poison into your children's minds? What are you doing? Like, and this is the thing they're doing. That in itself is a safeguarding issue. Social services should be all over them. Any person that's bringing their little young kids to take part in these violent protests is a safeguarding issue for social services to look at. Because one, you're teaching them hatred speech, but two, importantly, these violent protests can be dangerous. Like people have been injured and hurt. So you're there putting them into like a danger zone. So it's clearly a health and safety concern and irresponsible, but you know these people they don't think, man, of the bigger picture. They're just doing these things. Now, obviously we had the tragic incident with Daniel, who was a black boy who was sadly taken as well, not too long, like at least I want to say 2 months ago now, by someone who appears to be white, or maybe it's not. If they're not white, I think they were of like they were light shade, I should say. And there wasn't all these mad protests, and we don't even talk about him anymore. He's sadly been forgotten about already. And I think a lot of these people are using this situation with these 3 young guys, who's very tragic and horrible, as an excuse to carry out their nastiness. Like, it's not even about that. It's not about that, man. They're just using it as an excuse to do all kinds of craziness. Some of them have been interviewed by people, right, on reports. You got these people that saying, this rhetoric has been going on for years. Oh, the immigrants take our job, get our country back. What does that even mean? Okay, let's start with the second one. Let's go backwards. What does get our country back mean? What does that actually mean? What do you mean get back our country? A lot of us in this country, and I'm okay, not necessarily me, because obviously I'm someone that's black, right? I'm with dark skin tone, but a lot of white people that are saying get our country back are mixed up with all these different nationalities, you know. What are you talking about? What do you mean get your country back? Country back, what does that mean? What does that mean? What do you mean get my country back? From who? From who? You're the majority, and by the way, you see this whole, don't get it twisted. If you're from London, or if you're from another city, another big city like Birmingham or up north with Manchester, or if you're in Liverpool, obviously the demographic, you're still going to be a minority, but what's going to happen is you're going to find more ethnic minorities higher in those parts than random places all over the place, like places like Carlisle, flipping places like Fleetwood, which I was going to move to Fleetwood a few years ago for work reasons, for at least a year. I was going to go to Fleetwood. I'm glad I didn't go in here. Oh my God, bro. I don't know what I was doing. Yeah, I was going to go to Fleetwood. All these next cities you ain't heard of. Yeah. If you're from London, remember, London is not England. Like, London is the capital of the country, and it's England's a small place in general. The country is small. The UK is generally a small comparison to other countries. But where you're going to see these very white races, they don't like, unfortunately, don't like people that don't look like them. They don't like it, and a lot of them. I know there's not all white people, not all white people are racist. There's a lot of lovely white people out there. I'm not going to say. Well, I'm not even going to say. Oh, I got some white friends. I'm not going to say that because that's something that a lot of white racist people have to say. I got black friends or I got these friends. It doesn't mean nothing, man. Yeah. So I'm not going to say I got white friends, but like, I mean, I do have people that are white friends, but that's not the point. I wasn't going to use that because it's like, what does that even mean? Yeah. A lot of them do not. They do not. They need people to blame. This whole thing about these immigrants take our jobs has been going on even way before this protest. Now, the reason why I'm going into that, yeah, is because that's the kind of things they've been interviewed on by news reporters. These people that are saying, "Oh, the immigrants take our jobs." Yeah, they're causing all this stuff. The borders, they're messing up the country, because it all ties into this whole get our country back. The problem is these immigrants take the jobs that these white indigenous people, not even just white indigenous people, even some people of colour in this that are born and bred in this country don't want to take. If we're being completely honest, they don't want to take because they think they're too prestige for their job, or they just don't think that they should be doing that job. They think they're above these jobs, and these immigrants take they're actually getting exploited a lot of time because they take less pay than what they would pay than what the job would pay a native person from this country, and they because they're coming in for a different life. Like, not all immigrants are coming here are illegal. There's some illegal migrants, but they feel need someone to blame. I saw a report saying it didn't even make sense. The logic is flawed. They got criminal records. I think they've been out of jail for 3 years now, and they got charged for assault, and they can't get a job because of criminal record. And the woman, I think the female reporter asked him, "Oh, is it? So do you think that? Do you blame the immigrants running the criminal record?" He's like, "Yeah." Well, that makes no logic, bro. Like, take accountability for your life. Why are you assaulting people? Also, I don't know the ins and outs, but I'm going to make a generalization and an assumption. You're probably someone that doesn't have to behave, bro. Like, why you? I know for a fact, I can tell you don't have to behave, because when someone that's a bit more sophisticated in psychologically, in the mind, understands, that you do. Everyone knows that if you end up doing criminal things and getting yourself locked up, and you come out with records on your name, you dampen the trajectory of your life changes. It goes downhill, like it goes left, because less people want to give you an opportunity, less people want to give you a chance, and it just homes your prospects. So a lot of these people involved in criminality, a lot of these people a lot of these people that consider that immigrants taking our jobs, a lot of them are degenerate people, bro. Like, these times they can't string two sentences together. Some of the foreign people speak better English than them. They got missing teeth. They got all these nasty tattoos, all these wrinkly people. They don't know how to look after themselves. They don't know how to cook and eat properly. Probably smell. Yeah. I'm keeping it real with you lot, bro. Yeah, I'm keeping it real. And I'm like to myself, with all due respect, even without black people, the people that you like to call the N-word or the P-word that for the Asian brothers and sisters out here, your own indigenous people don't rate you in your own country. You're gonna be at the bottom regardless. Like, real talk. I know it sounds horrible. Yeah, I'm talking to the people that these kind of like entitled racist white people. Yeah, like these people that just have this idea that immigrants, like you'd been at the bottom regardless. You'd have been looked down upon by people that look like you, even in spite of of other ethnic people. Let's just say no ethnic minorities. Let's just say the Windrush generation didn't happen, the Caribbeans didn't come into this country, the people of West African descent didn't come into this country, people from Asia and India and all these other parts. Let's just say it was all 100% white, bro. You was going to be probably at the bottom regardless, bro. Probably can't even get... I'm not throwing shade because school's not fair, because not everyone's academic smart, but those that are smart enough to understand what I'm saying, when making a generalization have a point, you probably couldn't even get 2 GCSEs to your name, bro. Probably didn't pay attention in school, didn't do anything, lazy, yeah, into like substance misuse, drink, like all kinds of, just don't know how to behave and behave right and carry yourself properly. It's easy to blame people that don't look like you, say it's them. The jobs that are available, you didn't want them anyway. What are you talking about? Well, what job are they taking away from you? Well, what job are they taking away from you? Are they taking pilot jobs away from you? Is it big? Is it? Because it's not. Let's be honest. It's not the big buck jobs. Is it a CEO at a company that they're taking away from you? No. It's in jobs that you don't want to do, that you think are too above to clean toilets for, or maybe drive this vehicle for someone, or I don't know, flip this burger somewhere. Like, you probably think you're above this by wider society, because they push that narrative onto you and you've bought into it, because we're running on. Because this country operates on a class system. And no one wants to admit it. People say that there's a class system. There's always been a class system. You have the upper class, you've got the middle class, and now obviously in modern times it's kind of evolved, so you've got like an upper and now middle class, you've got working class, and I'm sorry to say it, if I'm being, I keep it real 100% when I'm on this channel, you've got something called what is known as the underclass. Like the underclass, and I'm being quite frank. A lot of these people that are part of the underclass, they're known as the undesirables. We call undesirables, and they look undesirable as well. Yeah, if I'm being completely honest, that's just how the structure's been made up. And then what you have is people at the top that actually keep the system, to keep it like that for you. Keep you in problems, keep you in poverty, keep you struggling. So get our country back. I don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean? Like, what the hell does that even mean? As if like all the minute it's gone, your life is gonna be a utopia. No, it's not true, man. It's not true. Not true, man. But then a lot of these people, they don't know how to use they don't have sense. But they're not trying to hear that. But yeah, the reason why I have to say, I'm on them. I got smoke for that, yeah, because bro, it's just such an. It's just I just don't understand that. Like, you lot, the people, you still fall for that garbage, man. You're still falling for that garbage. Yeah. Most people that are doing this protest, it's not because the girl got killed, and also one of the biggest issues we had as well is misinformation on the net, because it was believed that it was someone outside the borders and the kind of stuff. It happened within your country, bro. Not even London, like man said they were born in Cardiff, in Wales, bro. Not even in London. It's not even one of them like, it's not even like a first generation British born person born in London. It's someone that's born in Cardiff, Wales. It's not the first place you think of, is it? And then they moved to somewhere in Lancashire. So it's not even they were born in Wales. And then, because they were born in 2006, I believe, yeah? And then they've born in Wales and they moved somewhere in Lancashire. Was it Blackburn or somewhere? I can't remember. I know it was Lancashire was the county. Yeah. And now, like, so they've been up north somewhere in more white predominantly country, and they were born here. So there's all misinformation. And it's now seems to have set up a whole chain domino effect of chaos. In Liverpool, there's people, this is the thing about, you're blaming people for your lack of opportunity, for the reason why your lives are failing, why you're probably failing in life. That they opened a new library, and you put a building on fire. Why you set a brand new library, with books and information that probably educate your mind? Not like, let's be honest, probably not that most of you probably go to it anyway, and then you decided to burn it down. Thank God that the whole building didn't go into flames, but you've done a lot of damage, bro, and it just opened. Like, that's your doing, not immigrants, bro. That's not man. It's not it. It's not the way. And this whole thing online is being taken. I'm gonna play a clip for you guys. I'll show you a clip.
Times 20 to 3, 1440, arresting you on suspicion of improper use of the electronic communications network under Section 127 of the Communications Act, okay? So you do not have to say anything that may harm your defence if you don't mention one question, something which you later are in court. Anything you do say may be given evidence. Do you understand that?
So I'm actually being arrested?
You're going to be arrested, okay?
Right.
So you got to the police station.
Right.
You, okay, this is in relation to some comments that you've made on a Facebook page. Okay?
Oh, really? Oh, it's a Facebook crime, is it?
Okay.
Right.
So we need to ask you some questions about that.
Right.
Have you got anything in your pockets?
I've got my keys. I got. No, that's about it. I think keys.
So, anyone who's been arrested, we can search them under Section 32 and Policing Commitment Act.
Right.
And that's for dangerous items.
I mean, you said I was going to be arrested under some what information? I'm going to be arrested for posting on Facebook.
Made some comments that are offensive, obscene, and people have made a complaint about that, and it's transferred.
And can you tell me what this comment was?
Okay, well we'll do that when we interview.
All right. And so, what am I going to be locked up for the night, or?
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not.
See, guys, right there. Like, so obviously, what you saw is a guy being arrested for what the woman's the police officer she said improper use of on social media networking site Facebook. They commented something on the page, and she didn't say directly what that was. Because when he was asking her, you saw that they didn't actually clarify exactly what he was being arrested for. It's just kind of this question: is it improper conduct? What does that even mean? Was it racist language? Was it homophobic language? Now, if it was racist language, in one way, I actually caught in two minds. This is a black person saying this, because even though I believe in freedom of speech, I don't believe in hatred and you say any kind of craziness. But it's quite dangerous, because all it sounds like is he's only getting arrested because someone's decided I'm reporting him. But there seems to be an inconsistency with this whole thing. It's like the guy just seems so shocked. All of a sudden he gets a knock at his door. Someone decided I'm reporting you, and all of a sudden you're in your pajamas. You know, your morning breath. Yeah, probably brushed your teeth late. Probably got your last night's dinner stuck into your back tooth, and next thing you know, so you got two officers coming in to collect you and then bring you into a station for questioning, and you're being arrested. Unexpected, probably in your boxes, probably had a wank or flipped the bean or something, you know, just all that kind of stuff, and that's what's happening for you because someone decided to report you. So there's a lot of inconsistencies. So I think that's a whole conversation for another day as well. But I think that's quite dangerous, because now what does that really mean? What direction are we heading in? See, I'm not very much in the moment short-sighted. I'm quite long-sighted. I can kind of see beyond what's happening at the moment. So a lot of people they're saying, yeah, arresting, well done, but hold on, there might be something more to this than you think. You could end up being in problems. I'm not defending this guy. I don't even know what he wrote, because they didn't actually say. But what you do know, he's been arrested for apparently improper conduct. But she wouldn't say exactly what it is. They wouldn't clarify it. They didn't even hold them officer. What's that about? It's not necessarily a good thing. Not long term anyway. May look like that now, but maybe not really. But what I'm trying to say, what we getting from these riots, you cause all this damage, yeah? People getting attacked. I seen someone, look at this. I saw someone, a black person being attacked, and he just walked it off.
In his band.
Oh, this is unfortunate timing for bro walking down the street. She's still turning.
Oh, fucking hell, I caught that. Fucking hell, as if I caught that.
Screen record.
Nah, man, I hope someone fucking was.
Good call.
Good call. He's just been assaulted, that gentleman.
Get him on the bike, mate. Get yourself, do yourself a little something.
And there's people filming. And someone said, oh, he's been assaulted. And they're filming. He's smart enough to know he's been outnumbered, bro. He's been outnumbered. He's been outnumbered on these streets. I say this to people all my time. So obviously I'm from South London. I'm from South East London. Yeah? And certain parts of South East London, even now, even though London is known to be multicultural, I still feel fully comfortable going. I still know there's still far right places in like And even in the certain parts of Kent as well, bro, I'll be completely honest, bro, where even though it's in on the south of England, and it's like the London outskirts, man, there's certain areas I don't feel 100% comfortable. The places like Eltham and obviously where sadly Stephen Lawrence's life is taken now, which is now 31 years ago now. Yeah, that's now. You know, Bexley Heath, even Bermondsey, which is next to places like Peckham, which is which has got a high percentage of Peckham itself got a high, it's known as a black area in South of London. I'm not from Peckham, but it's like, it's funny how they're next door to each other. They're neighbours. Like they're neighbours, bro. They're neighbours. You know? Certain parts of Kent, like Welling. I remember I had a football game there a long time ago when I used to play for a team. Play for a team when I was under 15, playing for under 15's team. There's a away game and I had to go to Welling. Them certain areas, bro. You know, parts of Kent. Very careful. You know? The thing is though, you know how because I was a bit naive even to recently, because obviously far right was way more known back in the day, but there's still, even in 2024, there's still more about them. They're more here than people actually think, more common, and they're being very brazen about it, man. Very brazen about it. We're seeing people have spats online now. Yeah, it's awful, man. It's an awful place, man. It's an awful time. It's an awful time. It's an awful time, man. It's sad, man. We've got so many issues. We just getting used to dealing with COVID. We've got cost of living crises. We've got people rioting now. Like these 20s, bro. Like these 20s have not been good, man, for people. Got a new government in charge, which I'm happy there's a change. I wanted the Conservatives out. Which is my opinion. And now we've got all this already, man. It's not good. It's not good. It's not good. It's sad. It's sad. It's sad. It's very sad. People need to look at the top. We should be united together, fighting for what's right. And yet we've got people that want to talk about all this nonsense about get our country back like this. What is that? I mean, it's mad. It's attacking civilians. Now, you attacking these civilians, you got to remember, those civilians you're attacking, they're not that 17-year-old boy. That 17-year-old boy is a scumbag. Let's not get it twisted. He's a scumbag. He's a bad person, and he's now taken three little girls' lives and ruined their family's life forever. I'm very sad that happened. It's awful. That girl had a whole life ahead of her, bro, and she's enjoying. And Taylor Swift is a big icon, especially with young girls, and she's really enjoying her concert theme, her Taylor Swift themed event. And then you got some random older you decide to come in the place and then decides he wants to start deleting people. Yeah, awful. He's a sick person. He's a bad person, and I hope the law deals with him the right way. Not some little slap on the wrist, not some little 2-3 years, none of that nonsense, man. Because what he done was evil. But that does not give people the right to go around taking, just because you see someone else got the same shade as them, they start randomly attacking them. Because that's to me that doesn't make no sense, bro. It makes no sense. It's like me attacking random white people that. Or because someone random white person something to me, so I'm attacking, it wouldn't make any sense. Or someone else, or an Asian person, and vice versa. It makes no sense. Calling all Muslims terrorists. And that's another one they calling all Muslims terrorists. Oh my lord, man, awful, man. It's awful. Anyway, guys, I've been running my mouth for quite a while now. Let me know in the comments below. What's your thoughts on it? Yeah, what's your thought? Where do you go from here? What do you think? Do you think this is an excuse? Do you think it's just? I don't know, man. Where are we? What are we doing? What are we doing? Please, guys, like the video and subscribe for new round here. Yeah, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace. Probably, and by the way, if there's updates, I'll probably do another video. But anyway, guys, I'm out here for now. Yeah, peace.